Why is he doing that? He likes you. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Low Tech Health. Let ourselves translate expert knowledge. And today's Forgive My Foul Mouth Friday. And I will have to say, Forgive My Foul Mouth Friday, because I have frankly eaten too many fucking Oreos. I'm getting fat. Forgive My Foul Mouth Friday. Sophie, come here. Sometimes she runs away, and that also makes me want to forgive my foul mouth Friday. So, this week is about growth, and I feel like I've grown a little bit, not much. Sometimes it's imperceptible. Usually, you can't notice. That's what imperceptible means. And a lot of times, other people notice when we've grown, rather than us. So, know that while you're in your extreme isolation with someone or alone, that you and this other person are going to be growing quite a bit, but you won't notice it. And in fact, you'll probably hate it, and you'll hate them. But that's okay, because that's what happens when you're around someone for too long. But it really doesn't mean that you don't like them or you don't love them. It just means all the strings of a guitar need space in order to vibrate and make sound. So forgive my foul mouth Friday. I'm sorry I was mean. When I wake up, I want to finish my dreams, and sometimes they're bad dreams, and I know that I shouldn't finish them, but there's still that evil lizard part of me that wants to finish the dream. Like finish tying up all the prisoners and throwing them off the ship that I just stole because I'm Blackbeard. Even though I shaved a little bit. This is pretty good. Alright, down to business. What makes you fart? The breaking down of fiber. And it's not even really you eating that fiber. We talk about fiber, the indigestible cellulose in your gut feeds your little buggies. Well, when your buggies break those down, they make byproducts that's mostly hydrogen. And hydrogen, oddly enough, is the most abundant element in the entire universe. So, what's happening is the universe is experiencing itself. That is why farts are so funny. Because the universe, from the Big Bang on, with these huge planets, these ginormous, humongous, enormous planets spinning around, they don't make sound. They don't have a voice. They're all voiceless. In fact, all the way down to little animals, they've all only spoken for themselves. They've only said, me, I want, give it to me, bark, growl, hiss. All these animals only wanted to get what they wanted. They didn't have something the whole group would enjoy. And then humans came along. And they had the same kind of me, want, I need, I'll kill you, stab, stab voice. Until somebody farted. Around a campfire, everyone's very serious. And then there's this little mouse that speaks up and says, hey. And everybody laughs. And laughter was created because the universe spoke and wanted to experience itself. So forgive my foul mouth Friday, but farts are funny. And that's why. Because it's the universe trying to say, hey, good job. You've evolved from a single-cell organism to a multi-celled organism that has single to multi-celled organisms living inside of it. We are our own ecosphere. And we should be thankful for that. We should know that we are growing even though we don't notice it, even though we may as a person never change. We are growing with our bacteria and our immune system. So take a rest. You're doing work. Give yourself a pat on the back and say, fucking thank you. Body, mind, self, bugs. Thank you, bugs. Go outside, pick up a little piece of grass, squish it in between your fingers if you can. We're separated from our outside. And it's not true. There are really no doors keeping it out. They're just keeping us in. With all that being said, please continue to wear your proper personal protective equipment and don't cough and sneeze in other people's faces. We may get a break in the summer, but there's almost definitely going to be a second wave in the fall. So it matters how you practice, how you're taking care of yourself. Your body's health is not how well you are all the time and how well you can avoid all the sicknesses and all the colds that exist, but it's how well you heal when they do happen to you. God bless. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend, and thank you for forgiving my foul mouth Friday. I picked that coffee up and didn't take a sip. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna enjoy it. See you guys. Love you.